Hello everybody, it's Will here again. I'm back at the hive. It has been 2 full weeks since I've been out here last because of the crazy amount of rain we've been getting almost every day. As you can see, the grass is much taller here now. The last time I was here, I actually added a second box to the hive, so we're gonna go in today hopefully and see how they're doing. Both in the bottom box, which I have been checking on, and see how much progress they've made in the top box. So I have my smoker lit. I just need to get suited up, and then we'll get into this. I'm going to try to get in and out of the hive as fast as I can because they are calling for more rain today, and I don't want to aggravate the girls any more than I have to. So, okay, folks, let's get my gloves on here and see if we can't get into this hive. It's amazing how much this grass has grown since I've been out here last. I mean, literally like 2 feet or more. Okay, got my gloves. Got my smoker. Hive tool. Make our way over here. Again, with all the rain, I'm going to be probably standing in water again this time. Set my pan down here. Grab my tools. The girls know I'm here. I think I'm going to inspect it from this side this time, just because it's not as much water or grass. They're really buzzing in there. Okay. Take the lid off. Some of this grass out of here. Yep, they're checking me out. Okay. That's the lid. We'll get the frame puller here. Okay, so this is the first time I've been in this box since I put it on. Actually, I think I am going to inspect from the side. Okay, let's see what we got here. Actually, quite a few of them on this frame compared to the other blank ones that we've had. Set this down on the rack carefully. Grab my smoker. Okay, let's take a look at this frame. Got bees working on it. Quite a few on this side working on it. Okay. Now I'm trying to make sure that my queen isn't up in this box because I'm going to have to actually pull this box off to inspect the lower box. I can already see, and this frame has some weight to it. You can see some drawn comb here. Wow, they've been busy. Really busy. See this other side? That side's almost fully drawn. They already got it packed with pollen and nectar. So that's good news. I might actually have to put I might have to put a medium on by next week. I think I'm going to have to. I can't believe how much they've done. Okay. This one's stuck pretty good. Wow. This thing is chock full of nectar and everything else. Pollen. It's heavy too. I mean, that's chock full. Okay. Let's put this here. I'll pick up that later. I'm trying to clean this up a little bit. Yeah, that's chock full. Wow. So it took, what's crazy, the way I see it, what took them 3 weeks to fill 5 frames down below, or even get started on them. And in 2 weeks, they have this entire box just crazy packed. See, that's all drawn. There's eggs here. I can see eggs. So that tells me she's been laying up here in the last 3 days. So I need to be careful and look for her. Wow. A few bees check me out. This one's drawn almost completely. There's eggs in it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a medium super on here next week. If I had one with me today, I'd put it on. Okay, at least I'm looking at these other frames. I do have some time because they've got to work on those. Got this drawn out. And these are white foundations, which makes it harder to see what's going on in the bottoms of them. Still got some work there, but they got a good start, a really good start. And on this side, they already got pollen and some nectar in it. Okay. Get this box. Got a pretty good start on it. Got that cleaned up a little bit while I can. Okay. And this one. Haven't drawn this out yet. So it looks like they're cleaning it up, getting it ready. And the last one on this box. Okay, so we got 2 pretty much empties, 3 pretty much empties, but they got a good start on a lot of them. I'm going to put this back together. I'll get this last frame in here. Okay. Make sure my smoker's going good. Okay, so here comes the part I've never done before. Gonna crack this box. My tool a little bit. Get some smoke in there. And then I'm going to try to lift the whole box and set it over here. Okay. Yep. That has some weight to it. for sure. So now we're down to the first box I've put in. I'm going to check to see if I can spot the queen and see how things are going in here. Try to pull this. This frame if I can. Wow. Okay. Put this here for now. This is a frame that they've barely touched in all my previous visits. And on this side, they're starting to build out comb. And this side, they got comb built and nectar and capped honey and some pollen. I'm going to set that down here. Okay. I'm going to back off for a second. I understand what pulling that second box off is pretty disruptive. Try to get the bees to move out of the way. Okay, this side got older brood, very big brood, some eggs. I see some eggs. More eggs on this side. This side we got capped brood, some pollen, some capped honey in the corner here, some eggs in there, looks like. Okay. That down. I need to step back and get some sweat out of my eyes. Okay, so now the first two frames I just inspected in this box were ones that I added when I installed. These next 5 frames are the ones that came with the nuke. Again, packed full of covered brood, pollen, some capped honey in the corner. Capped brood. Oh, there's one emerging there. I don't know if you can see it in the center of the frame. A little white dot poking out. Now I've left that, if you've been wondering why I leave that blob there, that's been where they've been tending to put drone brood, so I've been kind of leaving it alone. And you can see, unfortunately, when I pulled the frame, I actually ripped some of that comb up, and you can see some of the larvae in there, unfortunately. Smoke a little bit, try to get these girls to go down. Before I pull this, I am going to Try to clean off the top. I'm actually sneaking in here this morning. I guess it's by this point it's afternoon, because we're supposed to get storms again this afternoon, and I definitely wanted to get in here and check on the hive before they came in. I still have some room to work. I need to slow down. Okay. Oh, I didn't pull this one yet, dummy. Okay. This one, again, packed full of capped brood. I don't see the queen anywhere. Capped brood around here. There's still remnants of a queen cup there. I think they keep that handy just in case they need it. I'm not too worried about seeing that right now. That's been there for a while. This one, hanging off like trapeze artists. Capped brood in there. Pollen. Uncapped brood. Capped brood here. I'm not too worried about spotting the queen today because I did see eggs up in the upper box. And so I know she's been around for within the last 3 days at least. And besides that, I'm kind of more worried about the storm coming in. Okay. Excuse me. You too. I need in there. Again, unfortunately, I broke open some comb that had some drone brood in there. Couldn't help it. But I'm leaving that there because that's one of the few places I've seen where they've actually drawn drone brood. And you can actually see a drone working his way around over here. I'm trying to get him in the center of the camera. He's over there. You can tell they're bigger, and they got big eyes. Okay. Let's step back for a bit. Again, trying to get the sweat out of my eyes. I need to figure out what to do about that. Okay, so this will be the last of the frames that came with the nuke. Capped brood, open brood, got some pollen in there. All of that is almost entirely capped brood. Okay. Now we're on to the new frames that I've added when I installed the nuke. Last time this is where we spotted the queen. She's over here working. We got capped brood. capped honey in the corners. This is almost all capped honey. Wow. Okay. Come on, get off my tool. Make it uncomfortable. There you go. Whoop. Now you're upset with me. I don't know if you can see it on the video. There's a female bee just hanging out on the end of my tool. And if I would have tried to do anything, I would have smushed her. So I tried to smoke her off. And then she was upset with me for doing that. So the top part of this is all capped honey. Down here we got pollen stores everywhere. Big pile of bees there. Still haven't spotted the queen. Okay. I think this is the frame I spotted the queen on the last time. Got a pretty good start on that. She's over on this side, I believe. Not today. So we got pretty much an open frame down here. That was pretty much open. The other end one's pretty much open. I got some opens in that other box. So I do think I have a little bit of time. But I think next week I have to add a medium on top and a queen excluder. Get this together here. Again, like I said, I'm not too worried about spotting the queen on this trip because I saw eggs in that other box. That tells me she's been here at least 3 days ago. Okay. Just going down a little bit and try to clean up some of the stuff on the top. Yeah, I've been in here maybe a little too long. I'm starting to get buzzed. All right. Now I'm going to try to put this second box back on. Without squishing them. we go. Kind of bearding on the entrance there. That's interesting. Put the inner lid on. The outer lid on. Set my tools back here a second. I'm getting buzzed. One thing I haven't done last visit, I don't think I'm going to do this visit, is pull this off. See if I see any signs of mites. And